Welcome back to your latest industry recap. Spirit Airlines are cutting flights just a matter of weeks after entering bankruptcy. An A350-1000 order confirmed, and Alaska Airlines making a 787 change. Why not begin with that? Alaska Airlines, they're changing their order for the 787 Dreamliner as part of entering into a new era with the wide-body program. The carrier confirmed that existing orders for the 787-9 will be changed and instead upgauged to the high-capacity 787-10 model. As demand increases, Alaska Airlines needs to begin preparing for this, and it feels there's no better way than to add high-capacity aircraft to the fleet. This can be easily done through the upgauging of an existing order for the Dreamliner. An emailed statement shared with various publications by the company indicates that further details on the number of units alongside the planned delivery schedule will be provided at a later date. The changes at Alaska Airlines are driven, remember, by that acquisition of Hawaiian Airlines and the subsequent overhaul of day-to-day operations, as the group attempts to bridge the gap between itself and the big three in the United States. Alaska Airlines' decision to upgauge its order for the 787 to the high-capacity model follows August's landmark announcement surrounding the series. What is considered the commencement of a new era for the aircraft, the airline announced a new sleek look for the Dreamliner, aligning with the introduction of the first phase of what is described as this global experience. The aircraft are going to debut with an all-new livery. The evolution of the brand symbolises the bold vision that is going to take the airline forward in the coming decades, with a commitment to the Pacific Northwest acting as a key gateway. The new livery that I've talked quite a fair bit about, and you've probably seen quite frequently, draws on the Aurora Borealis primarily. The Aurora Borealis, known to captivate audiences right around the globe, is also known quite broadly across the state of Alaska. So the livery features a palette of deep midnight blues with strokes of emerald green to highlight the spirit in the airline's brand. I love the Aurora Borealis. It's a sight I hope one day I'll have the opportunity to see, and I think when it is adopted on an airline livery, it can look superb, but I honestly feel like something's missing from the Dreamliner livery that we do see. I'd love to hear your take down below in the comments. As for where the 787's future will be, it is primarily through the use of Seattle under Alaska Accelerate. Seattle will really become the global gateway for the world, with a strong focus on serving cities in Europe and Asia. Over to the next story, where Spirit Airlines is moving ahead with mass cancellations just a week after filing for bankruptcy. The US carrier confirming to CBS that 12 markets across the United States will be axed from October 2, 2025 as part of network optimization efforts. The following cities on your screen now have been axed from the network. You can now take the opportunity, if you'd like, to pause and review them. Meanwhile, other planned service launches for October are being shelved as the airline basically battens down the hatches and attempts to navigate the turbulent period ahead expected for itself as a business. For Spirit, there's much importance on network optimization during this challenging period. Smaller airlines like Spirit must find ways to utilize their available assets in the best manner possible. This has become increasingly harder over time. Spirit Airlines, while initially committing to operating flights as normal, just a week later made these significant changes in a bid to ensure that it can survive the long term. This follows many analysts who believe there's doubt the airline will be able to survive. While the departure of Spirit Airlines from the markets I listed above will impact passengers booked on these services, as with most network cuts, other airlines are going to more often than not fill the available slots. And in the case of these axings by Spirit Airlines, there has already been movement from Frontier Airlines and United, one a low-cost carrier, the other a more premium company, in a bid to cover the lost ground. In fact, United Airlines went as far as stating that it was adding these flights to help support customers and would continue to do so in preparation for Spirit possibly going out of business, which would be disruptive, according to them, to the industry. This was a comment that Spirit called a borderline obsession. Over to the final story, where Airbus published its orders and deliveries for August, revealing a new aircraft order. The deal was placed on the 22nd of August 2025 and is from an unidentified customer. It's for 7 of the high-capacity aircraft. The high-capacity model has enjoyed strong performance across 2025, significantly outpacing the A350-900 with 69 orders to date, up from the 12 for the A350-900. As for some of your A350-1000 orders, well, Lufthansa placed a deal in mid-January as part of their own efforts to enhance their long-haul fleet. Meanwhile, British Airways also will be further developing its A350 fleet thanks to IAG, with 6 of the high-capacity model being confirmed in the first week of March. EVA Air also committed to aircraft in March, similar to BA, ordering 6 more. Some of the largest orders came in April and June, with China Airlines purchasing 10 in April as they intend to replace some of their aging wide-bodies and move ahead with a more streamlined fleet composition. Late June saw confirmation arrive from Airbus operator of Starlux, based in Taiwan, who would order 10. The largest, however, deal came from Riyadh Air, who confirmed they would order 25 of the aircraft at the Paris Air Show. That'll conclude today's industry recap. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. It means a lot. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.
And we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.